What is diagnostics? Diagnostics in automotive is a digital analysis of a vehicle's various computer systems, ECUs, and components. So, vehicle diagnostic test scan your car's component and system to check for issues with components like engine, transmission, oil tank, throttle, and many more. So, basically, it tests your car components to check if any issue is there or not. So, diagnostics in AutoSAR refers to the system of detecting, reporting, and handling of faults and errors that may occur in your car or your system. It also provides a standardized mechanism for communicating diagnostic information between different ECUs and diagnostic tools. So, in your car, you may have multiple ECUs, and we need a standardized mechanism so that we can communicate with different ECUs using diagnostic tools. So this helps to improve the reliability, safety, and performance of the system. That is your car. Some of the key benefits of using a standardized diagnostic system include improved interoperability, reduced development cost, and increased system flexibility and scalability. So the AutoSAR diagnostic system consists of mainly two modules: DEM, Diagnostic Event Manager, and DCM, Diagnostic Communication Manager. So the DEM module, it handles the detection and reporting of faults and errors in the system, while the DCM manages the communication between different ECU and diagnostic tools. The DCM provides services for handling diagnostic requests and responses, as well as storing and retrieving diagnostic data. These components interact with each other using AutoSAR standard interface definitions. Now explain briefly the functionality of the DEM module. So DEM module is responsible for processing and storing diagnostic events. These events are nothing but errors and the associated data with it. It also provides fault related information to the DCM module whenever the DCM module requests for it. It also offers interfaces to the application layer and to other BSW modules, so that if any issue in application or BSW, those modules can report it to the DEM. It stores faults and related data into memory. So whenever a fault occurs, we need some extra data so that we can identify the fault, we can identify the symptoms, root cause for that. So there's also certain data associated with the fault that DEM stores it in the memory. What is a monitor? A diagnostic monitor is a routine entity determining the proper functionality of a function. So speaking in terms of code, a monitor is nothing but a function, you can say, which monitors a certain specific functionality. So maybe we will be monitoring a signal, and based on the signal value, we can determine if the monitor is working properly or not. So the monitoring function identifies a specific fault type. So each monitor have a specific functionality and it will identify that specific related functionality issues. Example, short to ground, open load, etc. A monitoring path represents the physical system or a circuit that is being monitored. What is an event? A diagnostic event defines the atomic unit that can be handled by the DEM module. The status of a diagnostic event represents the result of a monitor. Every event is identified with a unique ID. So we will understand event, fault, and monitor with an example. So this is one example. We have a function or a runnable, you can tell, RE monitor voltage. So this function is nothing but a monitor which is monitoring the voltage periodically. So we are calling this a monitor voltage function periodically, say every 10 milliseconds. So here first we will check the range. If it is in range, that is the voltage signal should be greater than 8 volts and it should be less than 15 volt. It means this is pass conditions. This is the specific range, and in this you can see your monitor or your event, it is passed. So we have two events here. One is under voltage, one is over voltage. So here both the events are passing only because it is in the range. It is neither under voltage nor over voltage. And in this example, you can see that DEM event 10 is associated with under voltage scenario. So whenever there is an under voltage scenario, like here, this event 10 would be set as failed. So this is the event ID 10. Every event have a unique event ID, which is used to identify that particular event. And internally, every event is mapped to an DTC. So in case of over voltage scenario, whenever like voltage signal is greater than 15, we will set event 11 with DTC status failed. So here we have two events, event 10, event 11. Event 10 is for under voltage, event 11 is for over voltage. So whenever it is in range, the event is set to be passed. Whenever it is not in range, the event is set to be failed. Monitor is nothing but a function which can monitor a certain functionality periodically or when requested.